Check out
Darksydephil the Lolcow
in Phil of the Future next.
Yeah. Derek, good luck on your driving test tomorrow.
In Life with Derek.
A little late starting the show today, because today I set up a couple new animations for contributions. What I've done is I've set up that whenever someone does a super chat of any level, for the record, like any super chat, there is a random chance that you will either see a Sonic the Hedgehog or a Chun-Li animation and sound effect. But here's the thing that happened, and this is what I don't understand. The first stream of the game that I did on Sunday did well. People showed up, good attendance, good engagement, good support, everything was great. By Sunday night, attendance had dwindled massively. We had half as many people watching on Sunday night than we did during the day stream, and the support completely crumbled. We went from doing over a goal of support on the first stream to $30 on the late stream. It's the same game. It's the same gamer and streamer, and the game got better. What happened? So after talking about this, on Sunday night with the audience and everything, I think what it's come down to is I really shouldn't play a new release all day long. How about you give us DSP Tries It? I'm going to give you DSP Tries It. We're at 6 out of 10 goals. I didn't bring up contributions yet today, but we are 6 out of 10 goals. All right. DSP Tries It will happen this week. DSP Tries It Shake Shack. When we hit 10 goals, it will be a formal, official, real episode this time, not the half messed up episode from Friday that didn't really work because I was, drinking and everything. This will be a real DSP Tries It, formal episode, formal recording, uploaded and everything, which will be good because it's been almost 2 weeks since we did one, right? So let's get it going. Let's hit some goals today. Let's get some support flowing for the stream, and let's hit 10 goals, and let's do Shake Shack. I am down for Shake Shack. All right, let's go. Because the thing is, I want the Chun-Li animation to work, and I also have that set to a random chance. So I don't know if it's going to or not. I guess we'll see again as people super chat today. We may see Chun-Li, we may see Sonic, or we may just see the standard animations. We'll find out. Okay. By the way, thanks for the early support. Appreciate that. Can we keep that momentum going? How about we get our first tip of the day? How about we get our first sub of the day? By the way, this stream right now is the last stream that will count for this week for Kick for me. It's really weird how they do it, but they end it middle of the day on Tuesday, and then you get paid for that week on Thursday. So any contributions I get from Kick during this stream, I get paid for soon. So please support the stream. Let's get our first sub of the day. Let's get our first tip of the day, and let's get some more super chats to see if we can get these random animations. I want to see the Chun-Li animation. All right, I'll be right back. Killdozer, the next DSP Tries It is this week when we hit 10 goals. The reason that there's no formally recorded or uploaded DSP Tries It is because the one that I planned for Friday didn't work out at all. Cydia says, why did you have to go check for noise in your house? Couldn't you just check all the monitors linked to the 56 cameras on your property? Exactly. Since apparently it's well documented that I have a crazy network of security cameras throughout my entire home, and apparently all outside the home too, right? That totally wasn't completely fabricated by a bunch of lying fuckwits, right? Why didn't I just go check that instead, and then I didn't even have to get up? I have that all hot wired. I'm screwing my shirt up worse. I have all that hot wired right here to my phone. I just open an app and it has 17 cameras on hand at any given moment, right? There you go. Killdozer says, I'm thinking about opening a 401k soon, but I'm worried I'll want to use the money before I retire. Any advice? Yeah, don't worry, because if you have a 401k and you put money in it, you'll never want to take it out, because if you do, the government destroys you and takes an insane large chunk of it. I know, because ages ago I had one. When I had my office job, there was a 401k and I put money into it for a few years there. And then later on, I was strapped for cash and I needed the money desperately. And I said, oh, well, I have all this money sitting in the 401k. I'll take it out. I'm not kidding. They take like more than a third. I don't think it was half, but it was like more than a third. So, you think you have this giant nest egg and then you need it desperately because something happens. The government's like, ha ha ha, we take all your money. Like, what the fuck? Like, what is that? So anyway, I live in the United States, Killdozer. I think you do too, right? That's a thing here. I don't know how it is in other countries, but they just destroyed me. And the thing is, I absolutely needed the money. Like I needed it. I had no money. So I had to take it all out and I just lost a ton of cash. What is a 401k? A 401k is a retirement investment account where you invest money into it every year. And that money gets invested in other things, stocks, bonds, and things to try to make you money. And the idea is that this money will grow in value every year. So when you retire, you have a nest egg that you can draw upon so you don't have to work anymore when you're old. That's the idea behind a 401k. Doesn't exactly work that way all the time, but that's the idea behind it. Yes, I literally pay taxes on everything. I literally pay taxes on every contribution that I receive. I pay tax on everything. I know because some people are like, but isn't that a donation or isn't that a tip? So that, no, I pay taxes on every super chat, every membership, every sub, every tip, every Patreon pledge, every shirt purchased. I pay taxes on every piece of income I have. Then no one can say, you didn't pay the taxes. No, I did. So lay off. Yeah, I know. Boogie supposedly, if the story is true, lost all of his money that he ever made on YouTube investing in crypto. Bad investments. Exactly. That had to have been his fault, because how do you invest so much money in crypto that if you lose it, you have no money left? Like, what are you doing? Oh, Killdozer, stop that. He goes, oh, well, I would support you if you had crypto donos. So here's what you do. You withdraw your crypto to make it dollars and send me the dollars. Oh, wait, but then you have to pay tax on it. So what it is you want to invest, you want to support, but you don't want to pay tax dollars on the crypto that you have. Now I see what people are getting at. Now that we've had this discussion today, now I'm starting to understand, right? People want to have financial value, but they don't want to pay tax on it. So the crypto is the way that you have this. It's like having money in the bank, but it's not in the bank. So the government can't touch it yet. Now I'm starting to get it. See? Well, just for the public record, no, I'm still not doing anything with crypto as of yet, but got it. You know, I'm slacking today. I'm having too much meaningful conversation with all of you. Seriously. What's going on with me? I need to start begging immediately. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get some support for the stream. Right now did you know we have no tips today? Zero. No tips at all. Did you know that's the only sub that we got today is an auto resub? What is happening right now? Let's get some support for the stream. Let's get some super chats and see these new animations and hear these new sound effects. Let's get some members. Who wants to become a member today? Let's get our first tip of the day and get an animation playing. And for goodness sakes, for the love of everything holy, let's get some subs on Kick. Come on. Let's go. It is $10.89 American. $46 of support this morning. Thank you so very much, everybody. Almost a third of the way to the goal before we even started the game. That's a great start. Let's keep that momentum rolling. Let's get to 50 right now. We're who's going to drop $4? So a $4 tip. Someone do a 420 tip so we can get the cultural appropriated animation. Let's do that. Someone do a 420 tip right now. Or how about one actual sub on Kick, not a resub? I am banned IC Bob. Well, I can, but then he has to promise to not be a shitbag to me because he was actually outright insulting me and saying fucked up stuff. So I was like, this guy basically thinks that he's immune because he contributed before. He's not. So I banned his dumb ass. So if he comes back and he acts like a dickhead again, I'm going to treat him like the dickhead he is. Would I consider doing Mario Kart races with Kick subs and YouTube members? No. I'm not playing Mario Kart again. I'm done with it. I did everything I wanted to do in it. I beat my detractors. I won the online circuits. I'm done with it. We are done. Put a fork in it. The only time I would consider continuing is if there's a DLC that adds a bunch of new content that I want to see, then I would maybe play it again. Outside of that, I'm done playing Mario Kart. We're done with it. Again, I'm going to say we're done with it. 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 Gee, I wonder, will Phil play more Mario Kart? No, I'm done with it. A second chance would be nice. People are saying I should give Icy Bob a second chance. Let's see. All right, I'll say unban, Icy Bob 90, and no, I changed my mind. I'm not going to do it. He can just sit there and stew. Okay, I'll unban him. All right, are we seriously not going to get our first tip of the day? We can't get a single tip before I start with gameplay? We can't get a single real sub before we start with gameplay? I'm just going to have to start begging harder because this is ridiculous. Don't you guys like my content? I thought you did. That's what you're here for. So then you should support it. We should get me to $50 before we start with the gameplay. Maybe I'll just get distracted and forget how to boot the game. If we don't get stop begging, dick bag? No. You can accept the ban, and I'm going to beg even harder because you complain. That's how it works. When you act offensively against me, I will give you more of what you don't want because that's what you truly deserve. So now it's time for more. Let's get more. Come on. I'm serious. Let's get our first tip of the day. Let's get a single sub on Kit. And then we'll get back to the mafioso, the family values. Well, that got us to $50, which is what I was aiming for. But still, we don't have a single tip or a member. And I'm still very upset. But that's okay, because at least we're a third of a girl. All right, everybody. Stop doing ASMR, you fucking creep. No. Whenever you say something offensively, I will give you the opposite of what you desire. Therefore, I will now do this ever more often. And you will like it, because you are my bitch. Here you go. Okay. But I feel like Witcher 3 is just too long of a game to replay. I did a completionist style run of it when I played it years ago. And so if I were to play it again now, I feel like it would just be like way too long to replay and people would get bored of it, you know? I mean, take a look at GTA 4. That's not even a long game. And people got bored of it and stopped showing up and supporting it. I just don't feel like it would work. Okay, really quick. I gotta go pee.
Hey, don't go away. Life with Derek is next.
Then I can't like unfuck her sister. And sister.
So, but why is it in my forum? It has nothing to do with it.